Hey guys, it's Liz of Consumed by Books, and I am here to tell you what I plan to read during the month of November. I'm reading quite a few things right now, so I'm going to tell you about those. I am reading A Game of Thrones, which is by George R.R. Martin. I'm currently about 600 pages into this, and it's 800 pages long, so I'm actually almost done, and I don't think it'll take me too much longer to get through this. It's actually a very fast-paced read, given how thick it is, so yeah. I'm also reading 50 Shades of Grey on my iPad. I really dislike this one so far. I've got a lot of problems with it, as you can imagine, but I am going to finish it because I want to rant about it on my vlog. Yay! For rants. I've been rereading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban for quite some time. This is by J.K. Rowling, of course. This is taking me so long because I'm just kind of picking at it when I'm in the mood for it, so hopefully I'll finally wrap up my reread this month and get a review up on the blog. I have been reading Dear Teen Me, Authors Write Letters to Their Teen Selves. This is really good so far. I'm about 120 pages in and it's about 190 pages long. So I'm almost done and I'll be writing a letter to my teen self when I review it. And next up I've got two books that I got about 2 chapters into, and then I kind of put them down because I decided to finish Game of Thrones. But those are Time Between Us by Tamara Ireland Stone. This is a time travel YA romance, and part of the reason why I'm compelled to finish this is because the main character is a runner, and I also run a little bit, not too seriously at this point, but that really intrigued me, so I want to keep going with it. And in a Halloween-y mood, because I am filming this on Halloween, I picked up Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins. Now, I didn't finish this one either. I only got 2 chapters in, but I really liked what I read of it, and even though it's not exactly the same, it reminded me of Paranormalcy by Kirsten White, so I am eager to dive back into this and read it. I'm also looking forward to reading the second 2 books in the series. They are Demon Something for the second one, and the third is Spellbound. I'll have to look that up and annotate it in. And then there's quite a big pile of books that I'm hoping to get through otherwise, so I'm going to show you those. There's a lot of really thick ones, so I don't know if I can get through everything, but I'm thinking these ones that I've started shouldn't take me too long, so there's that. I do have an e-galley of Uses for Boys. That is by Erica Lorraine Scheidt, so hopefully I'll get to that soon. I want to read Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Lanny Taylor. The sequel to this book, Days of Blood and Starlight, will be coming out on November 6th, and I've already pre-ordered it because I know I'm going to love this one based on the reviews, so I plan to review both on the blog soon, I hope. I have Friends with Boys by Faith Erin Hicks. This is a graphic novel, and it looks excellent. I think this is going to be a really quick read, so that'll be nice because, again, I have a lot of thick books this month. Another one, The Diviners by Libba Bray. Now, I actually wasn't so sure when I was going to fit this in because it looks fabulous and the reviews have been great, but it's so thick. But one of my friends was just talking about how wonderful it is, so I've definitely got to bump it up and squeeze it in. Pure by Juliana Baggett. This is an adult dystopian novel, and I recently posted it on the blog about how it's coming out in paperback and the sequel will be releasing soon. So there might be a giveaway soon, I'm not really sure. It kind of depends on a few things. So if that is the case, then you'll see a review of this a little bit sooner. And another one of my review books that I really want to get to is The Time-Traveling Fashionista by Bianca Turetsky, and I'm hoping to squeeze this one in this month because a lot of the books I'm reading have kind of more serious, heavy content, and this one looks like a lighter, fluffier read, so it would be great to get it into the mix. Of course, I am planning to reread The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien because the movie's coming out in December. Haven't read this one since high school, so it'll be really nice to go back and visit it. And yeah, I don't think the reread should take me too long because I remember really enjoying the book the first time I read it. And at some point I need to reread the whole series. Allison at the Allure of Books and I are going to read Mistwood and Nightspell, which are by Leah Sipes. Allison and I talked about doing a read-along for Read the Drowned by Karsten Jensen. That's going to happen in January, but I saw that she had gotten these in her book closeouts haul, so I was like, Allison, let's read Mistwood and Night Spell together, because this came out in, I believe, 2010 and has been on my TBR pile ever since then. And I have to say, I love both of these covers. They both have really cool castles on the back. So I hope those are good, and I'm looking forward to hearing what Allison has to say. I've been in the mood for kind of some dark fairy tales lately, so I'm also going to try and fit in The Book of Lost Things. This is by John Connolly. I haven't heard tons about this, but the summary sounded so good that I had to buy a copy. So we'll see how it is. If you've read it, let me know what your thoughts are. I'm hoping to get to The Archived. This is by Victoria Schwab and releases in January of 2013. I loved Victoria's debut, The Near Witch. I haven't actually reviewed it on the blog yet because I'm still working my way through a big backlog of reviews, but it was exceptional, and this sounds like a really unique story. The tagline is, "Imagine a place where the dead rest on shelves like books." So hopefully I will get to this ASAP. I've been told it's a very good cold weather book. And lastly, I'm going to try and get through Cruel, which is by Jennifer Albin. This just came out this past month. I've heard some mixed things about it, but I want to find out for myself how it is. And I did get this signed at ALA, so that is excellent. That's everything that I'm hoping to read this month. I hope that I can get through it all. Not sure if I can, but I will give it my best effort. Let me know what you're thinking of reading this month, because there's a lot of great books that are just coming out or out already. So I would love to hear about it, and until next time, happy reading!